if Facebook was redesigned from the ground up with mobile phones and location as part of the service, you'd end up with Mobli. And we're going to see what that's all about right now. Who are you?
I'm Boaz Hecht. I'm the VP of Business Development for Mobli. My background is I was born in Israel, moved to England when I was 8, worked for Deloitte, set up a mobile advertising company when I was 18, and basically been in kind of social media and mobile for the last almost 12 years. I'm kind of responsible for the business development and the marketing and whatever else we need to do in the small team that we have.
Very cool. So what is Mobli?
It's a visual media platform that allows you to share context according to people, places, and subject-based channels. If you like, the way we see it is that you can have a channel of yourself. If you're a celebrity or someone who's like yourself, then people will watch your channel because you have interesting things to say. If you're someone like me, my friends, my family will be interested in what I have to, what I want to show that's my life on a day-to-day basis. If I'm interested in subjects, so for example, I'm interested in cars, I can watch the cars channel and see what people are seeing around the world that are relevant to the car channel. I can then see where they are. I can continue to explore according to the location. So if there's more than one photo in a specific location, I can continue to see other things that are happening in that location. And that brings me to the third type of channel, which is location-based channel. So if, for example, there's a car conference going on, a car show going on in London or in Switzerland, I can watch what's going on because I can see the location and watch the channel for that location. If a friend of mine is at a wedding and I want to see what's going on at the wedding, they can automatically create a channel for that wedding. There's no need to do any setting up. There's literally, they just take photos, and as soon as they take the photos, it's tagged with the channel for the wedding, the channel for the location. And then anybody who's interested in that wedding can either watch the channel for the location. If they're interested in the venue, let's say I want to have my wedding at that venue and I want to see what it's like, I can go into the channel for that location and see all the events that have happened at that location in the past.
Why do we need yet another social network? I can just hear people thinking in their brain, well, I already have Facebook. Why do I need yet another social network?
We're obviously all on Facebook. We use it on a day-to-day basis. It's completely changed our lives. What it doesn't have is the side that's outside of my social group. The people who are on Facebook, I know them in some way to some extent. I want to have interactions and feedback with people who I don't know. People who are into cars, people who are into sports, people who are into fashion, design, architecture. The inherent purpose of Facebook is to really close in on your social network, the people who you know. What we do is we allow you to expand that outside of that social network using effectively implied social networks.
Tell me what it does on my mobile phone and some of the use cases you've seen people use it for.
We launched 2 weeks ago. We've had fantastic usage, which we're completely overexcited about. We've had 1 million page views as of today, and what we're finding is that people are using it for different things in different times. So we have some people who are into fashion and take photos of different dresses they want to wear, and for the people who are watching their channel to choose what they should wear. We have people who are watching sports events and taking videos and photos at the events, and the people who are interested in them are either watching their channel or the subject for that sport event. There was a wedding in our company. Our CEO got married, and so everybody who was at the wedding who had an iPhone and was using Mobli, this was actually a couple of weeks before we launched, took photos and videos at the wedding and posted them to the channel. We didn't do anything to create that channel. It was literally just automated because we were all at the same place. And then in the evening when they came back from the wedding, they could see all the photos and videos that, I think there were 170 photos that were taken, or photos and videos by 18 people who were at the wedding, and we didn't know each other. The people who were at the wedding who had iPhones and took photos didn't know each other. We didn't need to have any further interaction. There was an album for all of us that was automatically created. And I can't do that on Facebook.
And that was created because of the location?
Because of the location and because of the subject-based channel.
Now that sounds a little bit like Color, the app Color, which builds an album of people you've taken pictures of in the same location. How is it different from that?
So the way we see it is that Color is a fantastic use case for what we believe is much deeper than what you can do on color right now. So from our point of view, I would love to see what you're doing right now in a place that I'm not there. I can't do that on color. I can obviously, if I'm in the same location as you and it's completely public, then I can see the photo that you've taken. But I want to see what's going on in Manchester. I want to see what's going on in Egypt or in Syria right now. I want to be able to see what's going on in Japan. And to do that, I need to know the specific people who are there. I would have had to have taken photos with them on color to do that. Secondly, I don't know who they are. I can't actually find people on color because it's all anonymous, because it's also public.
Yeah.
What we're saying is there's an in-between. You can be public. If you want to be completely public and be effectively anonymous, you can register and use whatever name you want. But if I actually want to find a friend of mine and I want to see where they are and what they're seeing and how their daily life is, I can't do that on color. And today I really can't do that on anywhere else.
Do you hook into Facebook then to help find friends? Do you use the Facebook Connect, or do you make people register with a new name on a new service?
We give the users whatever option they want. They can Facebook Connect, they can register using Facebook Connect, they can find their friends on Facebook, they can find their friends on Twitter. They can't right now register on Twitter, but they will be able to at some point soon. They can register by themselves, they can create a username, they have a channel that's their own. And when you take a photo or video on Mobli, you can share it literally within a tick while taking the photo or video, and it will automatically post to your wall on Facebook and to your Twitter account. So it's not that you can be on both platforms and just use Mobli for the visual and contextual side.
If I take a picture of you here, can I have it pushed out to all the various other services like Instagram or Flickr or SmugMug or whatever?
So right now we're integrated to Facebook and Twitter today. We have an API that we're going to release very soon, which is we're also completely cross-platform. So in the next month we're going to be launching an Android app and a BlackBerry app, which means it's going to be cross-platform video and photos on Android, on BlackBerry, and on the iPhone, on iOS. So from our point of view, and those the apps that are built for the Android and the BlackBerry are actually built using our API.
Got it.
So from our point of view, we would love to integrate with people like Flickr, with people like Instagram, because there's a complementary service where I can take a photo, I can make it look pretty, and then post it onto Mobli with the context and the location and the depth of effective context.
So take me through the act of taking a picture on the iPhone. What does it actually look like to a user?
Okay, so the user opens their phone. It could be BlackBerry, iPhone, Android. It's the process is identical. You take a photo, or you choose from your library. When you take the photo, the app takes the location of the photo where the photo was taken, which means you can have retrospective check-in. So if I was at lunch somewhere and I didn't want to post the photo immediately or check in somewhere, I can do that using Mobli in the evening. So I was at lunch somewhere.
So I could use another camera app?
Exactly. You can use any camera app that has the photo and it's in your library and keeps the metadata with a GPS location, then we can use that photo. Okay. You then choose, obviously, the photo. You can then choose the channels that are relevant to that photo.
So like cars.
Exactly.
Wedding,
fashion, design, wedding, a specific wedding. And as soon as you click on that channel, it will, and you can select several channels. It's not just one channel. So it could be cars, it could be within cars Ferrari, and it could be good times because I'm out.
And these are like tags?
So these are effectively like tags, but they're more channels. The way we see it is they're channels because each of them in its own space can actually be watched.
Ah.
So I can
watch, back at home I can watch the Good Times channel?
Exactly. You can watch the Good Times channel, you can watch the Cars channel, you can watch the Ferrari channel. You can create your own channel for your family to watch. At the moment it's all completely public, but in the future we'll add private channels where I can protect my channel and therefore only myself and my family can see that channel.
That's an interesting point. Let's say I'm at the LeWeb conference in December and I take a picture and I put it in the LeWeb channel. Could LeWeb have a video wall where it live
Absolutely.
updates? Does it live update or does somebody have to refresh the web page to see?
It's completely live updates.
Ah, that's cool.
In fact, it doesn't even require any real integration. You can literally just go into the channel and see it. Okay. So if you go into right now on mobli.com/live, you will see it updating in real time with photos. Sometimes we have a little bit too much traffic, so it skips some photos because we don't want to make the user experience problematic. But in terms of the process is the same. And you can do the same for other channels. Okay, so I've chosen the channel. Once I've chosen the channel, I can then confirm the location of where I am. It usually will find it, we're integrating to Foursquare to get the locations, and therefore you have the GPS location and the tagged location in terms of an actual place. Once you confirm that, you can deselect it if you want to keep that private. And you can share on Facebook and on Twitter. And it's literally, in the same screen, you just tick whichever boxes you want, and then you publish. The publishing is done in the background. You can, if it's a video and the video could be 3 minutes long, we allow you to have unlimited videos. When you post it, it can be in the background, and you'll be notified when the video has been uploaded fully.
Oh, that's cool. Do the videos also go to YouTube as well, or just to your service?
It's just on our service.
Okay.
We will integrate, but the point of it the way we see it is we want you to see real-time video. So on YouTube, it's a slightly different service because you have edited video. It's much more processed videos rather than on the fly. I'm at a wedding, or I'm at a game, or whatever. I want to share what's going on right now. Whereas on YouTube, I'd have my curated channel effectively.
This is going to be really good for journalism because, like if there's an earthquake or news, people can instantly open up an earthquake San Francisco channel, and other people can watch that channel and see all the photos and videos pouring through, right?
Exactly. So we already have a little bit of that happening because of weather. So people are taking photos and uploading to the weather channel somebody created. Wow. We have the same thing for there was a fire yesterday, day before. We just landed in the US, so we heard about it in the news. But we saw the people
taking
big
photos.
There's a
big fire in Arizona. Or
right in Arizona. So we saw people who were posting photos of that, and it was on the fly, and it was just users seeing that and taking photos. And again, I as a user can watch the channel for that location. So if something happens, for example, the Japan earthquake. If I could have seen what was going on the ground in terms of journalism on a professional basis, but also on a personal basis, I'm interested to know, I can do that using Mobli. And I don't need to set up anything in advance. I can literally go to the location, watch the channel for the city, watch the channel for a building, watch the channel for whatever it is that the user has chosen.
Very cool. How are people finding out about it? You're in the early days right now, a few tens of thousands of users, but how is it spreading in the early days?
So right now we launched 2 weeks ago yesterday, so we're very early on. We haven't really done very much publicity. Apple were kind enough to feature us in the App Store, which is fantastic. It gives us definitely kind of a boost of confidence, and it's word of mouth mostly. We have some people who've taken it up and really are addicted to it. We have massive usage from the users who are on it already. So it means that they're bringing their friends, they're tweeting about it, they're sharing it on Facebook. I think almost 50% of our users have done Facebook Connect. So from our point of view, it's like you said, Facebook is definitely the platform that we're very dependent on.
No, it's really cool. I'm going to use it at conferences a lot. What's the business model like? How are you going to make money with this?
So right now we're not sharing that so much, but it's the usual. If I know where you are and I know what you're interested in, and I can have an engagement with you, I can create channels that are relevant to you. I can push information that's interesting to you. I can promote specific things to you. It's very much a distribution channel. So if I'm a media company and I want to distribute content, I can use Mobli, and I can have a visual platform that allows me to do it without any setup. I don't need to do it manually. Yeah. I can also do the other way, where we effectively have an API that a channel that wants to a media company that wants information from us and wants, let's say, to see what's happening in a specific location in the world, we can partner with them and give them an insight into what people are seeing through their eyes.
So as this gets more popular, CNN can have a video wall showing off all the videos that people are posting from a shooting or from an earthquake or something like that.
Exactly, and we are speaking to partners right now, but that's not our focus right now. We're focusing on very much on user acquisition and literally getting a critical mass.
Yeah. How are you funded?
We're privately funded by 2 private investors, and we have a bit of a Hollywood connection, which we're not revealing right now, but we have
Is it Ashton Kutcher?
It's not Ashton Kutcher.
Ah, all right.
It's not.
I'm having lunch with them next week.
That I can confirm. But it's from our point of view, we're funded privately, and we're seeing it go well right now.
Very cool. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys are doing because it's pretty unique. And thanks for coming out and showing it to me.
Thank you very much.
By the way, where do we learn more about it?
Mobli.com.
And how do you spell that?
Mobli.com. Okay. And our Twitter handle is Mobli as well, Mobli.
And you're on Facebook?
And we're on Facebook. On Facebook, we're on Mobli Media, but you can search for Mobli.
Very cool. And how about you personally?
Me personally, I'm at Boaz on Twitter, which is Boaz. My profile, I'm also on About Me, /Boaz.
Yeah.
And Mobli, my channel is mobli.com/Boaz.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.